Hey everybody, hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Siralim Ultimate, and I'm actually pretty excited about today's episode because this is the first episode we're doing after having gotten the Resourcefulness 10 and Homewrecker 10 achievements done. And this is going to be the first episode where we are able to play with the freedom of not having to do a lot of these things outside of Rune of Prophecy's objectives. And that's going to feel great, because for the next bunch of realms, we don't care about breaking things, we don't care about chests. All we care about is blazing through as fast as we can, and in the spirit of that, let's not dilly-dally too much. Let's jump in, go drop all the way down to instability 0, and go to a random realm. Remember, we don't care about breaking anything. All we care about is running from beginning to end as quickly as we can. And actually, let me just... Apologies for the crinkling sounds. I'm just going to quickly pop in a cough drop, because I did just... excuse me, I did just get over a kind of annoying cold. And I still have a bit of a cough going on. So, I'm going to give myself a bit of medicinal assistance with the help of this cough drop. Alright. What do we gotta do? We gotta mine stones. They're gonna be like big, heavy looking stones, I do believe. When we find the first of them, I'll draw attention to it. Alright. Alright. Boys, let's get this done. Let's see how quickly we can blaze through this episode. Let's see if we can find that dumpling. I think we need a dumpling. Excuse me. Let's kill all these dudes. I don't know how many death enemies we'll find here in the Great Pandemonium. I think it's more like chaos-themed, fire-themed. Okay, so yeah. We need to interact with rocks like these. So let's go and do just that. Okay. Let's kill the master. Cerberus Master has gone down. Alright. Alright, oof. The, the volcanic smoke is thick in the air today. Do we care about... Apologies. Oh, I guess I wasn't as over that cold as I thought I was. But again, it's one of those things where you feel fine right up until you start talking. And then the whole house of cards comes tumbling down. You know what? You know what? We'll get through this, man. You and I, we'll find a way. We'll find a way to get through this together. This difficult moment. Alright, boys. Let's stay strong. We gotta get this done. After I've recorded this episode, I've gotta go out and I got a few things I need to get. I need to go over to the supermarket, buy some apples. I'm nearly out of apples. I gotta restock on those, and then, there's a few other things, probably. I'm not one of those people who likes making lists. I just like going out and then seeing if I can jog my memory on the spot. If I see something that I realize that I need, which isn't the most efficient way of getting shopping done. But it does add a layer of unpredictability and excitement to the process. Which, you know... some people would argue that grocery shopping isn't meant to be an exciting and unpredictable affair. But I say that those people are just cowards, right? Who needs who needs to talk to them, right? It's just Let's just do things our own way, no matter what the others say. And with those words of wisdom out of the way, let's get going in this realm. What do we gotta do? We're already... Oh yeah, we had the nether boss, and he's already dead. Right then. Right then, let's see what else we can find. Excuse me, again, apologies. Let's see what we can find. Alright. Nothing there, but we got nothing here. There is more stuff down there, but unfortunately it doesn't connect. Alright, well, whatever. Well, whatever. More riddle dwarves. Now that I no longer need them. Anyway, let's just keep going, keep moving. Alright. Okay. Let's see, what do we need for this Rune of Prophecies? We just need to kill things, we need to do projects, we need to find a dumpling, we need to find treasure maps. We need to find another nether portal. Okay. Seems reasonable. Speaking of treasure maps, there's one. Okay. Okay. I'm locked in. I'm strapped in. I feel like we're going at a good pace. It's only been a couple episodes, but I feel a couple realms, I meant. First episode, but the pace is feeling pretty good. Alright. Let's see what we can do with the remainder of this realm. The answer would seem to be not much. Okay. Let's go up and around, see what we can find here. The answer is, once again, nothing. So I think we gotta just move on through. Well, we gotta pick this up, and then we gotta move on through. And let us just go on to the very next realm. Wait, actually, hang on. Let's do this. And then let's go on to the next realm. And then let's see this next realm. Alright. Next realm. Gotta just jump in to the Forgotten Lab. Alright. Kill you. Alright. Let's do the mini quest if we can, which we should be able to. If I've ever come to this realm and not finished that quest, it would have been like because I got distracted and forgotten, and forgot it, and had forgotten to do it. But that's a quest that you should do every single time you come to the Forgotten Lab, because all you got to do is you got to pick up a few different pieces. And then you just get like 450 free favor at the end of it all. That was a nice little bit of alliteration. 450 free favor. We got 2 traits that we can get. I'm actually gonna buy Starless because that's a Nyx trait. Actually, let me show you what Starless does. Starless. Creatures cannot gain stats. This is the kind of thing that could be... I feel like it's the kind of thing that seems like it could be useful. We're gonna be spending more than 1 million on this. And then there's this one, there's this one. Sundered and Undone. We might just honestly spend a little bit. Let's take a look at what Sundered and Undone. does for us. This one I'm not that excited about. I mean, you know, fine. I'll buy both of them. I'll buy both of them. What? Did it like reorganize them, put them in different places? I think I might have done that. Whatever. Let's you know, enough dilly-dallying. We lost a million or so. It's okay. It's okay. We'll get it back over time. We'll get it back over time. I've got a pilgrimage ready to hand in. We'll do that. We'll do that. But first, let's go through this realm. We don't really care about anything else other than the things that are giving us completion for Rune of Prophecies stuff. Yeah, I'm regretting buying that. Excuse me, buying that second Netherstone. It doesn't feel like the kind of thing that's gonna add too much to our lives. But you know what? We have it now, and for some reason, if it turns out we need that trait so desperately that we're gonna burn a Nether slot on it, then it's there, you know. It's there. But are we done? I think we might be done. Looks like we're done. Feels like we're done. I guess we're done. Or are we? Yeah, no, we're done. We're done. We're so done. But let's hand this in. Now, you are 87. But let's do even more. Anybody 86 or below? You. Fryden, I choose you. And let's also choose to go deeper. Easy. Easy. Gotta do shadow mirrors in this realm, and attract the sin creatures. Gotta hate shield bearers, but our damage is good enough that we don't really, at least on instability 0, don't really have to worry about their whole shtick. All right, let's go down. I guess we could kill some Cthulhus. Why not? Oh yeah, we need a bunch of this as well. I'm sure there's something better than piety that you can get out of that, but I don't... Somewhere in my notebook, I have written down all of the different possible combinations. But I think piety... Unless they added an option that one of them gives you Stardust. That would be useful. And possibly it has been added, maybe. But, like, you get that Nether encounter so infrequently that even if that option was added, unless it's like, oh, you get 100,000 Stardust, like, all in one go. Unless that was it, I don't think you'd be missing out on that much. And that's even assuming it's been added, which I don't know for a fact that it has. If you do know, feel free to enlighten the rest of us by leaving a comment. But if you're in the dark like me, I guess we're just gonna have to live with the anguish of not knowing. Alright. Let's keep on moving. Alright, boys. We got this. Let's keep quick. Kill these dudes. Is there anything back here? Nope. Nope. That's something we need. That's something we need. In fact, it's right there. Right by our other realm objective. Assassination mission ready to hand in. And I think the right play is you hand it in. Yeah. Really wish the Keyforge had gotten finished first, so that we could hold on to this assassination for the next one. Yeah, we were on exotics, right? Yep, I saw a 0 somewhere. But let's make sure there aren't any zeros here. No zeros there. I did see a 0 here. Celestial Scarapin. You are gonna be murdered now. Alright. Let's continue. Let's continue. What are we doing here? We gotta collect pelts. Alright. I can do that. Right after I do this. Alright. Okay. Okay. Sure. Ooh, that's it. That's the dumpling that we needed. Good job. Good job, Pando Shrine. I owe ya. Alright. Alright, boys. Let's keep on going. Right, what do we got here? We got not much. I'm not sure why I'm opening chests when I don't need them. Alright, let's take out the Cataclysm Master. Alright. Sure, let's take out this guy. Oh, okay. That was a pointless diversion. Nothing there. Alright. Let's keep on going. Keep on going. Hit these guys. And get a cool 150 out of it. Nice. You make sure I don't need those. I do not. Was it in this realm that a dumpling? Oh, did I leave the dumpling behind? Or was it in this realm? Did I leave the dumpling? Which realm? Hang on a second. I'm so confused. No, it wasn't this realm. I was worried that I'd spawned the dumpling in the previous realm and then left him. But nope, it's this realm. And as luck would have it, we can even, I think, finish this thing. And then if we look at what's left, the answer is, nothing's left. All we gotta do is finish this Keyforge. And to finish this Keyforge, all we need is literally one more realm. Okay. Well, okay then. And one assumes we will also find the two death creatures that we need at some point in the next realm as well. We'll take this in a random realm. And surely these are going to be death creatures, or at least a couple of them. There we go. There we go. Alright. Yeah, let's just give him the health. Take less damage. Haven't had good luck with this set of the first two choices that we got. This one's a little better. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, we cannot make you immune to indirect damage. Alright. Okay, fine. I'll give him the 5% thing. I'll give him the 5% thing. Also, just give me a quick moment. Sorry about that. Just wanted to get another cough drop out, but wanted to spare you the crinkling sounds of me fishing through the bag for it. Oh man, I cannot believe this doesn't line up or connect to this area. Alright, Mr. Construct. Mr. Constructo. Let's sit here and slowly... What are you fused with? Oh no, you're not fused. False gods are not fused. Provoke. Wormhole onto you. Hang on a second. Why are we... Are we double casting Wormhole or for some reason? Hang on a second. I gotta figure this shit out. Because why is this not working the way it should? Because Fryden simply should not be getting a chance to go. It should cycle between our different... Okay, so what happened there? Why did you... What's with these text glitches? Right over casting Wormhole. What's that? What's that about? Yeah, hang on. What's this about, dude? Every time we're casting Wormhole, what's this, Well, it's not always happening, but I don't know if that's connected. Are you... Oh, they're sealed? I don't fucking get it, dude. Oh, gems are sealed after casting. I don't know. Whatever, that was dumb as fuck, but whatever, yeah, I did not enjoy that realm. I'll be honest. I'll be brutally honest. There's no reason to stay here either, because literally nothing... There's nothing that could happen in this realm that would help us. So let's go back home. Let's try to hand in just the Keyforge if we can. Fuck you, game. Let's try and hand in the Keyforge, because that's the only thing left. Alright, now what we gotta do is we gotta save. And let's hand it in. Let's see if the next Rune of Prophecies is good or is it bad. It is kind of bad. If it wasn't for this, it would be not the worst. In fact, if it wasn't for that, it would actually be pretty good. The fact that it's asking us to do the assassination mission, which is going to take 14 rounds. You know what, fine, let's just do it. Let's just do it, dude. Let's just do it. Let's stay with this one for change. Alright, so it's already on the Mesmerist. At least that's something. So we'll go with this until we have an assassination mission ready to hand in. We've already got a couple of realms of progress on that, so let's start the raid mission that we need. Are we already doing nether synthesis? We are. Okay. And let's also start a... what else we gotta do? We gotta find those. We gotta do a little bit of gambling, just slot machines. We do have to break things. We don't have to open treasure chests. We do have to kill enemies, and we gotta kill Alexandria. We gotta find another treasure golem. Alright. But we can do kind of whatever we want. So let's do a key forge. And we don't have to kill any specific false gods, so let's just do Lost Construct again. Until he starts running out of things to give us. Alright, let's quickly do the gambling that we needed. The slot machine. Right. Oh, easy. Easy. Okay, now let's go on and crush these realms. We gotta do a bunch of rounds on instability to get our Goblet of Trials back. So let's try and just... Aspects of Meraxes are gonna be annoying. Let's try and blitz through them quickly as we can. Oh, is this an extra traits realm? Okay, whatever, dude. Whatever, dude. We gotta start breaking things again. This is for 98, really? Whatever, I guess we'll do it. Ah, that's the treasure golem that we need. Nice. Alright. Well, I guess let's keep things moving along. Grab this. And keep on going like this. Let's find the candle if we can. Alright, we gotta do it like this. Alright. Let's do some Archangel. Let's do another Clayman on you. Keep doing Clayman. Keep doing Clayman. Do another Archangel. Keep doing Clayman, I guess. Eventually the Star Packs will kill them. Eventually that will happen. And in fact, it's happening right now. It's happening right now. Okay. Well, there's another duplicate card, I suppose. What else do we gotta do? We gotta do Riddle Dwarves. If we didn't kill Alexandria, I'll do that when we get back. We gotta keep breaking things. Okay. Ooh. Mesmerist. Matt. Surely white magic is life, but let me just confirm. White magic is life. Okay. That one you could kind of just intuit from the name of the spell, but frequently you cannot do that, which is why I look it up every single time. At least when I need to get it right. Oh, I was gonna say, was I wrong about the creature that was summoned? Nope, we just happen to have a bonus dumpling on top of the treasure golem that we do need. Alright, there's the master. Alright, did we donate? Well, we have donated now. Alright. Alright, boys, let's keep on going. Like this, like that, and let's try and finish this mini quest as well. We have not seen the candle, which is very perplexing. But most likely it's just in this part of the map, which we're seeing for the first time right now. Alright, this wasn't where the candle was. I don't know if I want to stay in this realm anymore. A second treasure golem? God, fuck this guy. Okay, hang on a second. There we go. Ah, shut up. Shut up, shut up, shut up. Why? What am I doing in this realm, man? There's nothing left to find here. There's nothing left. What am I even doing? There's the stupid fucking candle. Well, now that we've found it, what do we need to kill? Lots of chaos. And lots of life. So let's do chaos, chaos, life, life. I'll pick Tox Dwellers. Stags, I guess. Let's do spirits. And that's all we can summon. Man, I miss the days when you could have, like, 20 creatures summoned. Those days are long gone. To Hong Kong. But I realize that what I just said probably makes you think like I'm having a seizure. No, that was actually just a reference to there's a Captain Beefheart song called Sheriff of Hong Kong. Great song. Trying to remember what album it was from. It might have been like Clear. No, I don't think it would have been like clear a spot, or Spotlight Kid. But yeah, anyway, the name of the song is Sheriff of Hong Kong. And it's a really good song by a really fantastic but weird musician. You know what? We're just gonna go to the next realm and get the rest of the kills there. But yeah, this is one of the lines from that song, and let's keep going. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna look up what album it's from. Just give me a sec. Right, the album was Dock at the Radar Station. Another great album, but yeah. That's in case you're up for some if you have adventurous musical tastes and you're up for a something cool to listen to, maybe throw that album on next time you are looking for some music to check out. All right. This done, we gotta move through this realm. To complete this realm, we're gonna have to just open any chest, like just find a chest and try to open it. It'll trigger combat, and then the chest will be cleansed. And I don't even think you need to open the chest afterwards. You just need to get through this event, and then the realm is done. Yep. And just to confirm, we don't actually need to open chests. No, we don't. No, we do not. Alright. Boys, let's keep things moving along. Sure, I guess we can do a little bit of this action. Okay. Okay. Do we? No, we don't. Oh, I forgot to kill Alexandria. We're in Alexandria's realm, but we can't really throw down and challenge the god to a fight, having entered their own realm. It'd be cool if you could. Like, if you could do something that is so outrageous and offensive to the god that you just start fighting with you. But yeah, that's something that we'll have to do when we are done with this realm, and when we're heading back home. All right, what do we got to do? We got to find the. Well, I don't really care about. Mac, come on, dude. Stop it. Stop giving me stuff. We got to find the candle so that we can get the remaining candle kills. Sure, I'll try and kill you. Alright. Did we need to kill a dumpling for this, Rune of Prophecies? Maybe we did? I don't know why we got a completion for that. Yeah, a quest completion. Before we head out, let's just check to see if there's anything hiding out here. It would appear... Did I just walked past this? Alright. So, once again, we need to kill a lot of death and life, it seems. And how many do we need? 9? Alright, so we gotta kill death and life. So what sort of death creatures have we not fought recently? Yeah, let's get some specters. And let's get some life. What life creatures have we not fought recently? How about some sirens? Now let's try and kill 9 enemies pretty quick. Let's be pretty quick about it. All right. All right. All right. I think we're almost done. Surely we're almost done. We must be very close to getting done. I think just 2 or 3 more. There we go. So let's head home. Let's kill Alexandria for real. For realsies. And let's go. Yeah, let's head home first. It's here that we will kill Alexandria. Let's do it at tier 10. Like a lot of these gods, we could probably kill at like literally tier 1000, because we do percentage damage, but you know there's no point, right? There's no point. Right, is there anything else? Any other reason to stay back? I'm gonna say no, and I'm just gonna move on. We also don't need buried treasure for this Rune of Prophecies, which is good to know. Alright. Gotta find the spheres in this realm. Alright. Let's do it. Alright. 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 No more candle shenanigans will be happening for the remainder of this Rune of Prophecies. Let's kill these dudes. Let's kill these dudes. Let's we don't need a treasure map. Wish would have shown up for a different Rune of Prophecies, but you know what? It's okay. One more sphere to get. Oh, it's the Mimic Master. Always do love encountering the Mimic Master because we have 3 mimics in our party. Alright. Yeah, sure, I guess we can collect some buried treasure, and we do need to talk to you. Unsullied Meadows is Aeolian, and is that the final Riddle Dwarf that we needed? It was. Okay. Oh, I don't want to get into a fight with that treasure golem. If at all I can help it. Ooh, that was a hefty chunk of experience that we just got with the what's his name? Vertrag, I think. Stay the fuck away from me, dude. Yeah, you can farm up favor with Vertrag pretty quick by just coming here and then doing that orb quest over and over again. Alright, let's listen. Let's just keep things moving along. I think we're done. I think we're done. So let's move on to another realm. Titan's Wound is a place in this game. I feel like sometimes, because it's just so monochromatic, sometimes looking at this realm almost gives me a headache. maybe, like, it's meant to be very, like, disturbing, disgusting imagery. Like, you're seeing, like, skin cells, blood cells, weird bony structures, and it's meant to be a place that makes you feel uneasy, but arguably it does too good of a job of it. But it's not even the disgusting imagery, I think it's more so how, like, it's just all one color. And I think that's the main thing that makes it a little bit not so easy on the eyes. And that's how I feel anyway. We gotta do clutchers. Are those these guys? That might be them. That was them. Alright, so we need to do one more of whatever that event is. Hey! Bloodseeker gained a rank. Bloodseeker, the most important of my relics. Probably the only relic that I'll be using on most of my builds. Most of my builds that need a relic anyway. I gotta get rid of some nether stones, man. I gotta get rid of these stones. Let me pop in this cough drop. I have donated, so let's keep moving. Do you want to fight some Ossans? We don't want to get into optional combat in a realm where enemies have a chance to avoid damage. That enemy is having a... I think he might be concussed. He's having a hard time figuring out where he is and where he's going. We'll leave him to his own devices. This enemy had a much clearer sense of purpose as he rushed headlong in our direction and therefore towards his own demise. Alright. Right, boys. You are the Clutcher Master. You were. Correction, you were the Clutcher Master. Alright. I think we're done. I think we're done. Let's go on to the next route. Where is it? There. Alright. You know what I should do? I should check to make sure that the Gobbler Prowls is filling up. Alright, let's get this round finished. Alright. Let's keep things moving along nicely. Alright, I will be okay getting into extra combat. Because this round feels like it's okay. We're getting Pando Shrines, we're getting Prophecy tasks done. And overall, I feel pretty good about things. Let's take you out. Let's kill you. Oh, you weren't even somebody who was trying to fight. Not bad. got a bit trigger happy. Let's move on here. Yep, that's right. Give me all the buried treasures in realms where I don't need them. Good job, dude. We're done breaking stuff. For the rest of this Rune of Prophecies, we're done breaking stuff. And we can focus on objects that only give us things that are actually useful. This must be the master. Yes, it is the imp master. Alright, what's left in this realm? Treasure Golem is standing in our way. If we want to see what's in the rest of the... We are gonna have to kill this Joker. Alright. Alright, that was rather pointless. Alright. Let me just quickly make sure that this is how I think it is. Yeah, we're 2 realms away from filling this up. Okay. It's good, that's good. And then we can go back to instability 0. Just how I like it. Alright, Vexed. You're next. Vexed is next. Okay, get another one of these done. A bit of a head start on collecting resources for the next nether synthesis mission. What are we looking for? We're looking for nether realms. We're looking for... Actually, no. All we need is 1 more nether realm. And then all we have to do is just wait for this assassination mission to slowly get done. Part of me hopes that the nether portal takes a long time to get found, like the second nether portal, so that it keeps pace with how slowly the assassination mission is gonna happen. But realistically, we're probably gonna find it, right? And then we're gonna be waiting, just waiting, just watching and waiting for the assassination to get done. And there's no reason to hand in this key forge, I don't believe. But let me confirm that this is true. This is actually not true. We do need to hand in and then start another key forge. Alright, well... let's keep things moving along then. Nothing useful here. Alright, boys. What's here? The answer is not a lot. I really hope one of the things that gets fixed in 3.0 is that this thing gets taken off the map once you've interacted with it. Really bothers me that it just stays on the map, making you think that there's something useful that's on the map that's still there for you, but then it just isn't. Anyway, we're done there. This is probably going to be the last realm that we need to farm the Goblet of Trials on. So good job to us for that. And it's also our next False God fight. $389. We'll take that into a random realm, and just like I told you, we get a... Sure, we'll give him the 5% thing this time. Do we need to fight mimics? Do I care about fighting 5 mimics? I don't think so. Oh, we're just gonna nope on out of there. 6 mimics, I think, actually. So let's see how a god works when you give him the 5% cap and you don't also have nonsense about your spell gems getting sealed. Oh, but that's probably going to be bad for us. Our mimics losing their turns due to passive damage every turn. So where is he? Is there a reduction on indirect damage? I don't think so. I think we're good. We just need to find out where this man has gone. I think I see him in the top left. Did I forget to hand in the key forge? Is that what happened? I think that might be what happened, you know, just provoke. Yeah, this is annoying. Yeah, I don't know why anybody would ever take the 5% thing. It just makes fights... It makes fights a little bit too stupid. Good amount of rep. I think we're gonna take a peek around the rest of this round, but I think we're mostly just done. I reckon we're mostly just done. Let's take a look at our prophecies. Yeah, we just need to do a bunch of projects. Please. Okay. Yeah, let's just well, we're done with this realm and with this episode. Let's see what we are at. Let's start another... I'm just gonna keep doing Lost Construct until he starts running out of things to give me. And let's see how long we've been going. Just hit the 1 hour mark. Okay. So, if we do 2 false gods, it's about an hour. If I did 3 by extension, it would be about an hour and a half. So I think 2 false gods are about the ideal for an episode right now. And the pacing of the episode did feel pretty good. It doesn't save that much overall in terms of time, I suppose. Not having to break things, but it does free up a lot of, you know, your mental energy, right? Like, you just don't have to worry about running into things. You can just run around free as a bird, or like fly around free as a bird, you know, just like a, you know, be like a bird, I guess. But yeah, the point is, that's one thing that we no longer have to, like, occasionally we have to worry about it, but it's off the list of things that are, you know, permanent targets of concern. Unlike, for example, Runes of Prophecy, which we always are worried about, the breakable objects are only a thing when they show up as a Rune of Prophecy's objective, right? So that's all about that. What else was accomplished this episode? Well, we handed in a fully completed Rune of Prophecies and are making significant strides towards completing the next one. The main roadblock is going to be this assassination mission, which is about, I'm going to say, 7 realms away from getting done. There's also this raid mission, which is 3 or 4 realms away from getting done. So we are going to have a few realms of just running around doing nothing, which is a little bit annoying. You know what? Let me just get it done. Let's just get it done. Let's do it on instability 0. Yeah, let's just do it on instability 0. Let's hand 2 full Runes of Prophecies. Why not? Let's hand in 2 full Runes of Prophecies. Why the heck not? I'm not going to make a habit of this, but if we can get 2 of them done, then I'll be pretty happy about it. Alright, so that's probably the thing that we need. Are there any, like, realm encounters that we... Literally none. All we care about is running in, running out. All we care about is running in, running out. And I guess we occasionally care about, you know, getting a bit of extra favor. Pilgrimage ready to hand in. Alright, that's another project that can help us out a little bit. Pilgrimage with anybody 86 or below. Alright. Alright, we gotta collect the robot parts. Which we will do. Alright. Yeah, let's get this done. And you know what? And then I will even fish for a better Rune of Prophecies once this is done. Yeah, we'll not worry about getting into optional combat. I think we will just be worrying about getting this rune done. Because I think handing in 2 full runes would feel pretty nice. And maybe even getting this nether synthesis mission out of the way. Actually, no, the nether synthesis is going to take us a little bit longer, I think. This realm fucking sucks, though, with all of this garbage. Alright, Alright, picking up key fragments, because Keyforge mission is potentially one of those that will be getting handed in to help us tip this Rune of Prophecies over the edge. There we go. That's done. Next realm, let's just get this done. So that next realm can be started off on the in the right spirit. Alright, what do we need to do here? Activate automatons. I gotta remember what the automatons even are. I think I know what the automatons look like. I think I know what they look like. Please, all the enemies in the world are congregating in this one spot, it seems. So I don't think these are automatons. I think these are possibly Modrons. I mean, if we get a chance to, we'll hand in the statue mini quest, but I'm not that worried about doing it right now. All I'm worried about is getting this rune done. Alright. I think these are automatons. Right? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, and I gotta get rid of nether stones. I gotta do that. Alright. I think you're the other one. You are the other one. Raid is ready. Shadow Legends? No. No. This is a different kind of raid. Let's see. Let's do a intelligence training. And let's see what sort of situation we're at. We're getting closer. Slaughters. Hopefully we can get those done pretty quick. So that's one. And hopefully the other one's close. There is a mini quest in this realm as well. I'm not gonna be aiming to do it. Just aiming to rush through. Yeah, let's get this stuff done. I mean, if we happen to find the things that we need to finish the mini quest, we'll do it. I'm just not too bothered about making it an absolute requirement. But I really wish this was all happening a little bit more quickly. Stop it. Well, I guess now we are in a position to finish the mini quest. What, man, what? Where is this thing, dude? Man. Man, come on. There we go, dude. So far out of the way. Stop it, game. Stop it, game. Stop with the madness. And we're getting more mesmerist stuff done. I guess that's another side benefit to all this. So what do we need to do here? An angel shrine? So... Oh no, I think I see. I think I see. Yeah, it's one of those. It's literally just one of those. Where's the exit? I'm just like beeline for it. Okay, we're pretty close. Please, stop it. Really wish there was a way to, like, skip fights. I think that's one thing that would make the game a lot more enjoyable, especially when you're doing grinds where, like, you're just not concerned with getting into fights. Second time we've been thrown into the exact thing that we, just came from. Stop it. This time, though, I was gonna say this time, though, maybe we can get through the realm without getting into combat. Nope. That dream died. I mean, that dream was barely even alive. It was stillborn, essentially. So what do we need to do? We gotta collect piles of gears. Well, there's one. And there's the other one. Let's not tempt fate. Let's just hand this in. Bam. Second fully completed Rune of Prophecies. What are we at? We're at all of that, and it only took us an extra 13 minutes. Let's go. Let's frickin' go. However, I am this time gonna farm for a... I'm gonna fish for a better Rune of Prophecies, so let's turn this in. If it's not good, I will be doing some scummery. This one looks okay. I forget. Does Nebodar still have stuff left for us? Oh man, I wish you could... I don't want to cancel my thing. Hang on a second. Let me check. Let me check. So, you know what? Let me pause and look this up. Let me give me a moment. All right, so it's Hell Knight Pyromancer, Gladiator, and I think we've already collected all of them. Because there's like only 3 things that he gives anointments for. So Hell Knight, done. Gladiator, Adon, Pyromancer, done. Well, I guess we're gonna say no to this one. So let me pause until I get a good Rune of Prophecy. You know what? We'll keep this one. We'll keep this one. We'll slowly keep chipping away at the anointments. I want to just keep my like game experience, like minimize the amount of discontinuity that I have in my game experience. And if that means that we gotta every once in a while kill a useless god, it's annoying that like twice in a row the one that they're asking us to kill is the useless one. But let's just make sure that there isn't any other reason to disqualify this Rune of Prophecies. Doesn't look like it. We gotta break more stuff. 4 Nether Realms might be a little tight. But yeah, okay, yeah, let's keep this. Let's keep this. And now we're locked in. We can't do anything about it. Let's do any gambling that we might need to do. Siralopoly. We'll have to set the bounty against Nebodar next time. Let's roll it until it's back on the Mesmerist. There we go. And let's reflect on what was accomplished this episode. We got a couple of the Mesmerist achievements done. You know what, let me set a new project before we start doing that. Yeah, we gotta do a new assassination. We were on exotics. I see another 0. Let's make sure there aren't any others. I saw another 0. Megalodon, Melishell. There's all kinds of 0s here, man. So there's a 0 on this page. Let's do the pet copy kitten. And then I think we're done. Let's reflect on what was accomplished. We got a couple of the achievements done for the Mesmerist. We're up to 80. We've got another 20 realms, and then we can stop with the Mesmerist. And this was our first run, our first episode post having completed Resourcefulness and Homewrecker. And we got through it so quickly. Well, we're getting through these at around about an hour. And then if at the end of the episode we're like, oh, there's a thing that I really wanted to do, but it didn't get done, we can even spend a few extra realms getting that done, like we did this time, where we handed in 2 Runes of Prophecies, both of them fully completed. And so let's take a look at some of that progress. Most of that progress was made on this set of achievements, the character achievements, because we got 2 of those. And then we made progress on Prophetic Lineman with 24 more lines completed, and then we handed in another 2 Runes of Prophecy. And in addition to that, let's take a look at some of the others. Castle achievements. We've gone up to 6.81 million creature parts. What else? I guess that's really the only thing. Oh yeah, we gotta get rid of some nether stones. So let's go to our thing. Let's see if we spot any exclamation marks. So no, we bought this. We're gonna keep it. So 251, that's 1. 251, 232, 29. So 51, 32, 29. 3. 51, 32, 29, 3. 51, 32, 29, 3. So 51, 32, 29, and 3. Right, well, with that done, I think we are ready to close this episode off. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna say thanks so much for watching. Hope you had a good time. Hope you'll join me next time for more Siralim. And until then, my friends, take care.